welcome back to another Noah Wrights newscast. And today we're going to have a special one because we're going to be doing a segment later in the show that I'm not going to speak of. But let's get right and directly to the news. Okay, so our first news issue is that an Indianapolis Metro Police Department officer is charged with a shooting Detective Reaches, which is pretty bad. Alright, our next investigation is first graders is death under investigation in Bartholomew County. And then our next situation is Trump authorizes declassifying controversial GOP memo criticizing FBI, which is pretty terrible. And our next one is victim's father tries to attack Nessar, but the judge won't punish him. And then the final one, Indiana firefighters rescue dog trapped in a frozen pond. So, if you got a dog out there, don't let them go to the pond. Okay? Okay. Okay. But next, let's get right to the weather. Alright. So today is the temperature outside right now for Indianapolis is 16 degrees and it feels like 9, and that's pretty cold. The humidity is 54%, the pressure is 30.44, and the wind is 5 miles per hour in some direction. The precipitation is 0.0 inches, and we'll probably have the 7-day forecast right up on the screen. Anyway, let's get into the 7-day forecast, and for Saturday it's 40 degrees high and 18 degrees for the low. On Sunday, it's high of 35 and a low of 32. On Monday, it's a high of 28 and a low of 11. And Tuesday, it's a high of 33 and a low of 23. On Wednesday, it is a high of 26 and a low of 22. On Thursday, it's a high of 32 and a low of 6. It gets colder. And on Friday, it is a high of 28 with a low of 19. And it seems like we're going to be getting snow on Sunday and Tuesday, sometime of a wintry mix, and on Friday, a chance of some snow. So, that is going to do it for the weather. Now, let's get to another topic. And we'll be right back once we figure out another topic. Music and what's happening in the music industry. Not too much. It's just the same, pretty much, as what I said last episode. But yeah, okay, let's move on. Okay. Today, right now, we're going to start a new segment called Anime with Uncle Fred. Hello, and welcome to a new segment called Anime with Uncle Fred. So yeah, we're going to be talking about some anime and a lot of stuff, so stay tuned for the next couple minutes. Our first topic is Dragon Ball Super and how it's doing. It's a great, amazing show if you guys haven't seen Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Z that redid it from back in the day. But so another great show is Black Butler and Pokemon. Pokemon's really good too. It's really great. It's pretty kawaii. And some other great anime out today is Angel's Egg, Dragon Ball Z, Resurrection F, and Battle of Gods. And yeah, they're going along pretty well. So that has been today's segment of Anime with Uncle Fred. Stay tuned for next time on Anime with Uncle Fred. Well, that was a great segment with our old pal, Uncle Fred. Yeah, you doing alright over there, Uncle Fred? You seem a little drunk. I'm fine, you sack of weeaboos. Anyways, our next topic for today is, technology, and where technology is at for today. So, technology, virtual reality, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So virtual reality. So we've got some great stuff: HTC Vive, Oculus Rift, and the PlayStation VR. And PS4 has been doing pretty well too. Xbox One still hasn't a PSVR headset, but I guess we're gonna have to wait for that. But so yeah, and also 3D printing technology is doing pretty well. It's going up and down kind of, but it's still doing pretty good. So our next topic after technology is gonna be mathematics with Jake Paul. So we have a special guest. We have Jake Paul on the scene. And I don't really know what to say. So we have mathematics with Jake Paul. Hello everybody, I'm Jake Paul, as you all know, and today we're going to be doing some mathematics today. So, first of all, you guys already know that 2 times 2 equals pi, and you guys know that 2 plus 2 equals 6. So let's go ahead and get to some fractions, okay? So, our first stack of fractions has to do with the order of operational. The order of operational is the operation that you use to do fractions, as we all know. So if we do 1/2 times 1/5, you know that equals infinity. Okay, guys? So I know everything because I'm Jake Paul, Logan Paul's brother, so you know. Pi equals 10x minus 3. That has been the segment with Jake Paul, and back to you, Noah. So that was the awkward segment with Jake Paul. I don't really think he covered anything about math. He wasn't even talking pure English, to be honest. But I don't know. That's Jake Paul for you. So, our next segment today is going to be school and how that is today. So now, I think that adding in like games like Kahoot and quizzes, those are great additions to the schools. I think they're really good to add computer games and stuff to help us learn like that. But when it starts, like, the stuff like when a teacher isn't fun, when a teacher is downright boring, and when a teacher is dumb in its sense, it's stupid and you can never learn anything. Because it just doesn't work out. Because you try and listen to that teacher, and you try your best to do everything, but you still continue to get bad grades, and you still continue to fall, even though you're doing the best you can. Now that's not your fault. It's the person teaching you. Okay, so if you have a teacher that's doing that specifically, and you keep getting bad grades down on, and you try your hardest to your heart's content, then you have a bad teacher. And then it's not your fault, it's her fault if you feel that way. Now, PE and everything else, it's fine, you know, because usually they're pretty fun teachers, unless you get some kind of do everything and wants to screw around, then it's a problem. So that's our segment about school and where it is at today. I don't really know what else to talk about. I think I forgot about something. We're going to be doing a segment called That's What She Said. So I'm going to look up some That's What She Said jokes, and I'm also going to make up some of my own. Well, I think my toothpaste was a little bit too creamy. Oh, that's what she said. Oh, I think my closet door's open a little bit too wide. Oh, that's what she said. I think my volume's turned up a little bit too loud. That's what she said. I think my pencil's a little too long. That's what she said. I don't think my Wii controller's working correctly. That's what she said. You guys need to put the batteries in. Oh, that's what she said. Oh, that book was a little bit too long for you to read. Oh, that's what she said. This game is so hard, I can't get through it. I can't even freaking like I can't even pump the generators. That's what she said. I have to go. Sorry, but I think this video is just... tune in next time on Noah Wrights NewsCast. I just think that this video was just a little bit too long. Oh, that's what she said!